Do you want to play Crash Cup Karambolage? Yeah? Okay, let's go. First, let's learn the goal of the game. The race is on at the HABA Grand Prix. The player who crosses the finish line first wins. To set up Crash Cup Karambolage, place 2 boundary blocks in the middle and place the scoreboard wall between these blocks. Use another boundary block and the striped banner to build the finish line. Now set up the 2 side walls 8 inches away, and that's all you need to do to build the racetrack. Next, scatter the power-up tokens across the track. Each player chooses a driver card and the matching color race car and places them next to each other. Place the start number chips face down and mix them up. Each player now draws a chip and places it face up on top of their driver card. Next, players take the wooden trophy marker that matches their start number and places it on the boundary block near the scoreboard. Place the action tokens in a pile face down behind one of the side walls. Get the drift block and the flicking string ready. Let's play. Who has the lowest start number? You begin the race. Put your race car anywhere in the starting area. Make sure the non-damaged side is face up. Before you take your first turn, though, you need to be familiar with the rules of the racetrack. You can only move your race car by using the flicking string. You can place the drift block anywhere on the track before each flick. If you flick your race car off the table or into a wall, place the car back on the track near the crash and flip the car over to its damaged side. If your car was already damaged and it hits the wall, then you must take your car and remove it completely from the track and place it onto your driver's card. Not to worry though, on your next turn you'll make repairs and return to the race. Sometimes you might hit another car and knock it into the wall or even make it fly off the table. If this happens, take the car and place it back on the track in its original position. Note: if the distance between your car and the wall is less than the short side of the drift block, you can move it out a little before flicking. If you manage to make a full lap by flicking your car over the start-finish line, then you can move your trophy marker 1 space forward on the scoreboard. Now let's talk about the power-up tokens. If your car hits a power-up token that's on the track, place it behind your car and pick up an action token. The action tokens can be good news or bad news for your car. This is the oil slick token. Place the token on your car. You miss your next turn getting out of the oil, and then remove the token. This is the flat tire token. If you draw a flat tire token, flip your car over to its damaged side immediately. If your car was already damaged, you must remove it from the track and place it on your driver card. This is the Karambolage token. This action token stays on your driver card until you decide to use it. If you decide to spend the token and you manage to hit a car on your turn, that player must take his car and remove it from the racetrack and put it on his driver's card. This is the repair token. Each turn you can decide whether or not to spend the repair token. When you spend the repair token, flip your car from its damaged side to the undamaged side. This is the double turn token. You can spend this token to flick your car twice in a row on the same turn. If you spend the double turn token and your car runs into an oil slick or a flat tire, your turn ends immediately. You may have a maximum of 2 action tokens on your driver card at any one time. You may not take other tokens until you spend the ones on your card. When you use an action token, place it back in the draw pile face down, and don't forget to shuffle. Game end. The game ends when one player completes 3 laps and moves his or her trophy marker to the 3rd space on the scoreboard. You've just won the HABA Grand Prix. Crash Cup Karambolage includes 2 more exciting ways to play: Rumble Rage and Drift Derby. Crash Cup Karambolage contains 3 different flicking games for 2 to 4 players, ages 6 to 99, and the game plays in about 15 to 20 minutes. Have fun!